What up, guys? Welcome to your 18th tutorial, and today we are going to learn about scroll view and our XML. And basically this scroll view added some more buttons, as you can see, but now we can actually use our finger and scroll through a view, actually, I guess. That makes sense. But yeah, that's all we're doing today. It's going to be pretty simple for the most part. So basically I want you to open your XML for your main XML here, and this is what we have so far. Basically what I did is I copied some buttons and just pasted them and changed all their labels to tutorial 3, tutorial 4, etc. And I also changed our first tutorial to radio buttons and our second one to list view, because I'm also going to do a list view tutorial tonight. I might put it up later, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I just labeled those radio button, list view, and then tutorial 3 to tutorial 4. Make enough so when you run your emulator, it'll run off the screen. And if you try to start up your emulator, you can't really scroll through it, and you can't access like your 9th button or your 8th button. So you're gonna have to make a scroll view to be able to access that. And basically all we have to do after you make all those buttons is sorry, I thought my roommate was talking to me there. But basically we need to set up something in our XML, and we want to enclose all of our buttons. So basically what we need to do is go to our first button, and we want to enclose all those buttons and everything below it. So we're just going to type in scroll view. Pretty simple, right? So this is the opening of our scroll view, and whatever it contains is going to be able to scroll through, pretty much. So what do we want it to contain? Well, let's go to Android, and we want the width to be the whole screen for the width. So what is that? Layout width. And this should be kind of familiar. It might be review for a little bit, but we're going to set up fill parent for the width, so it takes up the whole screen. And we don't want it to take up all the available height, because like you saw, you could scroll through just that little section. So we're going to go layout height as equal to, let's see, say like, you can like mess around with this. I'm just going to do 200 dp, and again that's for pixels that kind of fluctuate with the screen. And that's all we're going to need for our scroll view. As you see, this is going to be the ending of the scroll view. We want that at the bottom of our screen, so we're just going to go all the way to the bottom, right under our main linear layout, and just paste it down here, right there. But you might be thinking that's going to work, but a scroll view won't take in like buttons and stuff for its parameters. It's looking for like a linear view, or a linear layout, I'm sorry. So we're going to also have to encompass all those buttons in another linear layout. So, excuse me. So we're just going to set up a linear layout there, and again we're just going to do Android layout width as fill parent. I'm sorry I've been so busy. I haven't been able to make a ton of tutorials. Still planning on it. Applied for YouTube for like a partnership, but I got denied, so that kind of the bummer. But anyways, for height, we also want it to just wrap the content of everything within its height. So wrap content. And also we need to set up orientation. So that's going to be basically the last thing we need to set up for it to work. We want this to be vertical orientation, so we can scroll vertically. So vertical, and again we just end it, and we take this linear layout and cut that, and we want it to encompass all those buttons below it. So basically we want it to be above the scroll view at the bottom, but below all of our buttons that we want to encompass. So we just paste it right there, and we should be good to go. Let's check it out, make sure it works. And also I'm like planning on making a form here, so like I can answer questions on there, and like you guys can interact with each other and like work on projects and stuff. So I'm working on that. It's not up yet, but I haven't had a lot of time to like work on my website or my forum or anything I want to work on. But just throwing that out there for you guys to look forward to that, I guess. But anyways, sorry, it's like freezing in my room. I'm shivering here, but yeah, basically, yep, we got working, and hope you like that scroll view. Again, you can change your height for the scroll view if you want it to like come down here. Just mess around with the parameters of your height, like we set it at 200 for this. But thanks again for watching and subscribing, and give me those thumbs up. If you guys have requests, hit me up. I will try to get to them. This list view is one, scroll view someone else asked me to do, and I know games is a huge thing on everyone's list. At least for me, I want to get to that pretty soon, but there's so much involved with games that it's kind of hard to make in a couple tutorials. So basically, I hope you like this lesson, and thanks again for watching. Peace.